the cholesterol. Cholesterol might be narrowing our blood vessels. Okay, might be blocking our blood vessel. That's why a lot of people keep on about these things. But the other things is like endothelial dysfunction, meaning that actually making like your blood vessel actually doesn't work very well. Also can doing the harmful things towards the heart. Okay, might be bad for the heart as well. So you see, we have to take care of the platelets as well. We cannot make the platelets abnormal in the size, and we don't want the blood vessel to calcify as well. You see, a lot of things we have to take care and cater in order to have a very good heart, I would say. So usually people who do not know how to take care of 4 of them. Okay, or maybe what we usually know is that try to reduce the food or cholesterol. That's the things. But if you're doing that things, you only take care of this part. Only one part. But the other parts, you are not taking care. So a lot of people they don't know how to do this. So that's why we are introducing our LivXtra. Actually, just like what you guys say, we have 4 key ingredients. I would say 4 key ingredients is they cater for the different purposes, but it's trying to cover all the aspects. From all the things just now we mentioned over there, all the risk factors, right, is covered up. Okay, that's why we say that this product is targeted, is specifically for the heart and blood vessel. So if something is specifically one, definitely it's very powerful. Okay, so these are the things that when what I'm sharing here is all about 5 minutes. So when we use 5 minutes, right, you try to highlight those parts that you want to highlight on. Right? For me, if I feel that Singaporeans they will prefer something that is more scientific based. They like data, everything's right. You can use good of this graph. Okay, like what? Actually, what are you trying to tell here? This one is an annual production. Do you know annual production is for what purpose? Annual production actually is called the annual actually is a kind of, I would say that nitrate oxide actually is used to make your blood vessel more flexible. Which means that in order to have a very young blood vessels, right, you need a very good NO, high amount of NO. That's why we have 5 times more means what? We might be 5 times more younger blood vessel compared to others. If those that didn't take at all. So this one is the thing. Nitrate oxide you can generate until 5 times more. I can show this one. Well, you want to take care of the blood vessel, you want to we know the very healthy blood vessel, right? Usually healthy blood vessel maybe people tend to not easily get a very high blood pressure. Because we know that when blood vessel very stiff, very old already, people less elasticity, people tend to have a higher blood pressure. That's the things. That's why for this one, right, you can highlight all the blood pressure persons. Okay? And for this graph, okay, this one is just about arginines, everything generate more annual production. Yeah, actually, it's the same one. You can highlight more because you have 5 times more. Easier to show to them. Okay, so the second one. Okay, this one is regarding that. Okay, bioavailability. Okay, this one actually is a bit similar because endothelial dysfunction also regarding the blood vessel, the elasticity. Make sure our blood vessel isn't getting too old. Okay, it just shows that despite of the effects, it's 5 times more. But how long it can last? Actually, it also shows that it not only powerful, but it also can last longer. Which means that you're going to protect for a very long time. This one is up to 6 hours. But we know that usually our product for LivXtra we can recommend up to 12 hours due to the PAE component inside. This one is another thing. This one is about regulates blood cholesterol, curcumins. Curcumins is something is very good for our lipid profile. Lipid profile is not only cholesterol, but including something like what? Like HDL, LDL, triglyceride, all these are lipid profiles. It's all, I won't say it can be settled, but you will say it's very relevant to our curcumin. Curcumin might do good or benefits towards them. Okay, and our curcumin, the thing is that we know that curcumin is something very, very good. I will tell. Okay, I would say that even usually the normal curcumin is very, very good, but the very bad, the very weakness, a very big weakness for the curcumin is what? Their absorption is very super low. Have to say super low. That's why people, you eat like this, no matter how much you eat, right, only a little bit is going to be absorbed. A lot of things going to waste. That's why, in order to have, don't waste all this kind of so powerful nutrients, right? You have to find a very high bioavailability one. People know curcumin is good, but we have to make sure we have to must absorb. Don't absorb, it's like wasting. You eat for fun only. There's nothing do good to you. Okay, 4 times higher bioavailability. Actually, this is something very, very good. So you see, by showing the graph, you also can see that actually it helps people to absorb better. Even those that have very poor absorptions, right? So that poor absorption is also can, how to say, we have advantages to help them to really absorb into their body. So this is a thing for curcumin, we highlight about absorptions. Not only you have to do good towards your lipid profile, but make sure it's really good inside your body. That's the things. Okay, the next thing is the TAE. Tomato extract, usually they are catered for the platelets. We don't want the platelets to be abnormal, the spiky, you call it the spiky platelets. Spiky platelets might do harms towards the blocking. It makes the blood, I would say, all the bloods and everything are easier to, how to say, coagulate and blocking the blood vessels. Even though everything is going good, cholesterol not high, everything, but because of the platelets is not doing very well, it's going to block anyway. That's why we try to make sure that the platelet works well also, using the TAE. This one's catered for, we'll call them platelets. Okay? And the last thing, plaque formations. Okay. And the last thing about, when we talk about vitamin K2, okay, vitamin K2 basically is used for calcification, reduce calcification. You guys heard of calcification before? Have you ever heard of that? Calcifications? No. Calcification, actually the words is called, coming from calcium. Calcium, we know calcium is something good for us, right? But calcification is not good already. Why? Because calcification means that calcium is become hardened, or maybe it's become, attached to some of the places, making those things become hard. You know, calcium is something very hard. Yeah, it's a mineral. That's why it can build the bones. But the thing is that if the material that's so hard, right, is building towards your blood vessel, building towards your heart, then so what happens? The things that could become something bad already. Okay, so in order to make sure calcium really goes to our bones and our teeth rather than goes to other parts that we don't want, we have to make sure they have a tour guide. Well, actually, vitamin K2 acts as a tour guide. It makes sure that the calcium goes to the right path. That's the things of the vitamin K2 doing. Okay, so by having this one right, vitamin K2, we actually can reduce the chances of getting calcification of our blood vessel and towards the heart, which makes the risk of getting heart disease might be reduced as well. So this is something very good. Okay, this one actually is also stated in the journals already. About vitamin K2 and about heart disease, you can try to find something like that. It's going to be stated there. Okay. Decrease artery stiffness, decrease artery stiffness, this one, okay. But this one I already mentioned, so no need to mention more. So 4 of these products, right, you mentioned in different ways, different roles. You make that people feel that, wow, this product, one product, you can cater so many, you're going to cover all the things ready for the heart, which makes people more convinced. And the other things is very good, but this is all patented. Meaning that if people want to find some substitute of this product in the market, right, very hard, because it's patented. You want 4 also patented, lagi harder to get this. That's why people that usually consume LivXtra, right, they are quite attached to LivXtra. They're going to consume. So that's the things we can say out, talk about the LivXtra. And you want to say our testimony, right? This is our testimony, but this one is not the updated one. The updated one is more powerful. I can show you guys. Let's see what I can find here. it's okay. I don't want to waste the time. Later I found it. I show you guys again. Because there's actually one of the graph is showing up all of these things. Where is it? Sorry, it's too many files, too many versions. Yeah, actually we have this kind of this kind of data, right? We can actually show people. A lot of people actually have this kind of effect. Like you see, it's not only for lipid profile. Actually, we say about curcumins, right? The power of curcumins is not only going to take care for the cholesterol only, but it also can work for what triglyceride and LDL, HDL. It's going to compensate all of them, four of these aspects. Actually, if one people that show you with their blood report, right? This data actually quite convincing. You're going to cover four of this. No matter you have which one actually is abnormal or too much or too low, go ahead. It's going to help you. We can say that. Okay? Because actually this is what we can find out from our data. So. I believe that on this one we're still using the same data. Never mind. Let me use this one. Okay? Just like 5 minutes later, it says that 78% got. You see, so many people, which actually, let's say we don't benefit. Let's say that people really don't benefit from this one. Maybe they can go in and benefit from this one, or this and that. Actually, a lot of aspects going to cover up. Okay, this one is actually for LivXtra. So far from LivXtra, any other questions that you might wish to find out more? Anything? So for the product, for the key ingredients, we keep on talking, then you will be very familiar with the LivXtra.
What if those diabetic patients?
Okay.
Are they able to drink
Okay.
LivXtra?
Actually, if you see the packaging of LivXtra, right, there's actually we have stevia inside. Some of the taste, people, so sweet one. Actually, it's coming from stevia. Okay, some people that really scared of sweet things, right, it's coming from stevia. So stevia, as we just for your knowledge, stevia actually have zero GI. Zero GI means that no matter how much you take, it won't raise at least even a little bit of your blood sugar. You drink 1 liter also the same one. Okay, but we don't do that. Okay, we don't do that. So there's the things about the content in the what you call that LivXtra. We don't have boxes here. Okay. So other than that, any other questions about our LivXtra? What's the major functions? When people ask us what's the key ingredient, what's the effect, what's the benefit they might expect from the LivXtra, I'll be confident to tell people. Don't worry, because this product is one of our products we have, which has, first of all, we have clinical trial. We have tried before it's really launched. So many people have already tried benefited from that. Second thing, we have a lot of testimony from it. We can easily get from what do you go? We have it in e-library or not? Have the testimony.
Yeah,
we have
a lot of testimony.
From it, right? Okay, easily can get from there.
Basically, I feel we must drink to see the results.
Yeah.
That is the best testimony.
Yeah. So like for normal people, the very healthy people, can they bring it? Actually can. Why? Because first of all, we know prevention is better than cure. This one is definitely the first thing. This is not medicine. Not necessary. It's not that only the sick people can try to take it. This is the first thing. Second thing, non people like us, right? We also need to control our blood cholesterol. We also need to control what our triglyceride, our HDL, LDL. Another thing is that we have to make sure our blood vessel is always become very flexible, very young. Okay, don't really age already, so become very sick already. Only try to fix it. It's really too. For us, it's going to take a longer time, much longer time. That's why we try to take it right now. And also the other thing is that LivXtra is very good in couple with our BES machine. BES machine. Why? Because BES machine actually cater for what purpose? First of all, we have to know. A lot of people they used to what? Like we have a muscle discomfort. They try to do that, right? But we know that muscle discomfort sometimes is due to the very poor blood circulation. Blood circulation doesn't goes well over that part, making it become more and more stiff, more and more hard. That's why you feel very discomfort over there. But LivXtra it easily boosts up our blood circulation. A part of all of the things that we say just now, it's going to boost our blood circulation. Actually, it goes very, very well with BS. If two things are, one is the external forces and internal nutrition are going to, so people can easily get benefits for the really good blood circulation. People might feel much better effect after they do BS if they're really taking it LivXtra. So it goes very well. Okay. Usually what Malaysian actually practice is that before they start the BS, they just take one sachet just before. Then we can do the BS. The thing is that people will feel promising impacts and come back to us again. Okay.
After finish taking, then also can, right?
Yeah,
Add
can.
on
Usually we
the
do
time.
before is LivXtra, only
Right.
we do BS,
Yeah.
and then come back with Kingdom. Okay, that's for the LivXtra. So any other